I'm going to be voicing my opinion on how good Black Ops 4 is. I'm going to be voicing my opinion about how good the SMGs are, how good the rifles are, the snipers, the maps, and how the game mode is, the very new game mode. I'm going to be voicing my opinion about how good the SMGs are first. The SMGs are fairly pretty good, about all of them. They're the best weapon in the game, like most CODs. Most CODs are SMGs dominant. But they literally brought back the VMP or the Vesper. It's a super fast fire rate. It's so OP. You have to up the recoil again on it, which I mean I like using it. You can pub stomp with it, but they're gonna have to end up nerfing it again. It's too easy to use. You can just learn the recoil patterns. I'm gonna go over, and then that's the best SMG. The best sniper is not. It's not the HB50, it's the Koshaki? I don't really know how to pronounce it, but it's a lot better than the default one you get. It just hits harder, and you can get quick draw on it. It's just easier sniper to use, in my opinion. And the shotguns, we're not getting rid of the shotguns. Shotguns are all like a 2-hit, where no one uses shotguns in this game. The best rifle has to be the ABR. That's including assault. That's including tactical rifles and assault rifles. The ABR, it's a burst rifle. It's pretty much your M16, M8. It's super OP. Even them have 150 health. You can 3-burst them and then pull out a pistol because they're gonna have 5 health. It's so good. It's so easy to use. That's one of my go-to weapons. It has been in the beta. But if I'd have to pick a normal rifle, it would probably be the KN. They also put the ICR back in the game. The KN is pretty much the KN from Black Ops 3 if you played that. A low recoil, pretty decent hard hitting, and it's pretty much the AK. If you never played Black Ops 3, it's the AK then, because everybody's using the AK if you're watching this video. And then they put the ICR back in the game. 0 recoil. But it takes forever to kill. It has probably the lowest kill time like it did in BO3. Now I'm going to talk about the specialist. I don't know how I feel about the specialist because specialist is they're a kill streak, but you didn't kill anybody. It's like it's just a free kill streak, especially if your battery you get the grenade that splashes, and that's really good for just an R1. That's not your full specialist. It's not the nade launcher. But if I had a rate if they should be in the game, they shouldn't be in the game. I think they definitely should be in the game because it gives people more of like I want to be that character. Gives them like from if you played BO3 too, it's pretty much the same characters and they just added them. It's like the prequel to BO3. Like now let's move on to the maps. The maps are amazing. They have the 3-lane maps. They always make great maps. Treyarch makes the best maps. There's just 3 lanes, the middle, the flank to the left, and the flank to the right. Treyarch usually produces generally good maps every year after year, especially Black Ops games. They're the best. What can I say? They make amazing maps. The only bad thing I have to say about the maps is I can't pick what DLC pack I want. I have to buy it all, which is $40, and I don't want to pay $100 just for the everything at one time. I would like to pick the maps I want. So I used to do in the old games. Like let's say in BO3, they have 3 map packs. I don't like one of them. I won't buy them. I just use the other 2. It's generally what I did. But now I have to buy the whole map pack, and I just don't know how I feel about that. But I bet they'll be good anyway. They've made probably the most iconical map in Call of Duty. I know a lot of my friends don't like Nuketown, but it's Nuketown. Everybody knows Nuketown if we're talking about Call of Duty. Treyarch always makes the perfect 3-lane maps. People like to call it the generic Call of Duty maps, but they make the perfect 3-lane maps for the flanking, rushing down the middle, or flanking to the right. They're the best. And the score streaks in this game, they usually make phenomenal score streaks. My fault. They're usually the best, but they're really not good at all. As you see right there, that Cerberus is not good. It's not like the one from BO3. They just weakened it down. and it doesn't shoot as well, doesn't have many options. We've gotten the mothership too. I have gameplay of that, and it's harder to use, takes more time to shoot, more recharge time. I'm sorry, I can't speak right now. And then the paratroopers, we all thought they were going to put dogs in the game, but that was the Nomad special ability. So and they put paratrooper like people in the game. They're not good. They're really worse. And even from World War II. And the best score streaks are the UAV, counter UAV, and probably the care package, for being honest. I'm just going to say it now. I probably end up playing BO4 the most. Even if the next Call of Duty next year is good, I probably won't end up buying it because Black Ops games are generally so good. We played BO3 for like 2 or 3 years because no one wanted to play IW, no one wanted to play MWR again, well MW again, and no one really played World War II because it was bland and it just got worse as it went on. They kept having OP stuff after OP stuff. No one really liked their DLC. Wasn't really colorful. So I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say BO4 is probably gonna be the Call of Duty that you're gonna want to get this year. You don't want to get the game. If you got World War II, you got it, but you don't want to get the game next year. But that is just my opinion. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hope y'all enjoyed. If you made it this far, type 2K in the comments.